Hello guys, my name is Not One Step Back. I'm from the North American server. Today, we're looking at the Tier 10 USN destroyer, the Gearing. The focus of this replay is to demonstrate how to play a top tier DD and not to screw up and get sunk at the first 3 minutes of the game. Alright, I'm just joking. So the reason of me making this video is because I see a lot of players struggling with destroyers, especially when the game is neck and neck. So we are on the map loop on the southern spawn, and this tier 10 match doesn't have a lot of tier 10 ships. And immediately, because I'm a DD, I will be looking at their cruisers, a Des Moines, Minotaur, and a Baltimore. So basically, I would have to count that at least 2 radars on this map. So usually I go to the A and B because it's pretty open water. I can get in and then get out fast, quick. The reason I don't go to C is because whenever you go into sea and try to get out, if they radar you out, there's a huge island there blocking your way of escape. So, because I know there's at least 2 radars, Des Moines and the Baltimore, I will go to A. Clearly, at the beginning of the match, whoever goes to B will be actually spotted by the radar, and with the help of their DDs, your HP will be down really fast. Looking at how the team spreads out, the Loyang is going to C. The Des Moines is actually AFK. The other 3 DDs are pushing A, with the Fletcher going the outside of the A. And most of our big ships are going to A also. And immediately there's a DD spotted in A because he's actually capping. And I think with the help of all these ships, we can actually pincer him because the Fletcher is going outside and me and Harakazu is going inside. Here is the small detail, is that the Kerfer is actually turning into B. With this in hand, you possibly would guess that there is no cruiser behind that A cap, and between those islands actually help the DD in the A. And because we have a lot of ships pushing into A, I would not be afraid of going to trade health with this DD because basically the Kerfers won't be a threat to me. It's too far away, and there will be no cruisers helping this DD. So immediately he got spotted as a Kagero. He tried to smoke up, and I shoot at him because he's in the smoke. When I shot, I didn't get spotted. The first salvo didn't hit. The second salvo did hit one, so he's resetted. He's trying to back up in the island, but the Fletcher is actually in his tail. If ever he backs up, the Fletcher all the Fletcher needs to do is actually shoot at him and push him out. And if ever he got pushed out, 2 of the DDs are actually in front of him, and I don't think there's any other way he's gonna be out. And here we go. At 17:21, the Loyang got killed by the Des Moines at going C because you go there at the first 3 minutes, you get killed. So now I try to focus on this Kagero and find out he's dead. The North Carolina and the Kerfers are trying to flee away because there is nothing on the A point for them to defend. I tried to push it a little bit, then I realized we didn't have the cap yet, so I slowed down. And immediately I can see the New Orleans and the Des Moines are actually trying to prevent the enemy pushing into C. But at this point, I would say what they really should have done is just run away because they have way more firepowers than we do. So I slow down here in front of the cap and trying to cap this. It's just calling my big ships to shoot at the BBs to actually down their HP for a little bit so that we can be easier to handle in the late game. And right now, Baltimore got spotted behind the island. So I know where all the radars are, possibly. I tried to launch some torps into his path. So I was guessing he was gonna come out a little bit to actually shoot at any of our big ships. And who knows. So the Kerfer is down by almost a half. Here's the Kamikaze is really aggressive, trying to go into North Carolina, but I don't think it's really wise because North Carolina can run anytime if ever he wants to dodge a torp, and the Kamikaze is in the crossfire of the Kerfers and the North Carolina. The Kamikaze he got shot here. Yeah. Devastating strike at 4 minutes and 30-second mark of the game. This is how average DD plays. I don't want this kind of thing happen, so that's why I make this video for you guys to actually improve. So the Republic who's pushing at A, what he was thinking I think he's trying to shoot at their cruisers who are having side shot on the sea, and the Des Moines and New Orleans are actually preventing them. They're running away. New Orleans is really running low, and I think the Des Moines is also running low. Right here, the game is neck and neck, and even we have a disadvantage because we have two DDs dead already. I'm trying to think which side should I go, because the Baltimore is behind an island. He can spot me anytime he opens the radar. Here we go. He opens the radar. Unfortunately, I'm behind the cover, so I don't think going up north and against those two BBs and cruisers is a good choice. So I try to come down and help my Hindenburg. So because he opened the radar, I don't want to get out and get shot. So I hide behind this cover. I'm on the line of my team, so there's nothing else could actually shoot at me. They try to target me, but they think, okay, he's behind an island, impossible to shot. Right now, all I need to do is waiting for the radar to finish so I can get out. And right here, the Des Moines got killed by the kid and by all those ships. The New Orleans actually escaped, but I don't think he's gonna be so worth it because he doesn't have a lot of HP to spend. And here I'm actually looking at what I should do, you know. Then the radar goes out, I can get out safely. And because up north next to B there is a pop of smoke, I know that the Gearing went back to actually cover his Baltimore. I was thinking trying going to B, but then I say, okay, screw it, because if I ever go in, wherever the ships from C is going to be able to shoot at me, and also the ship from north is also going to be able to shoot at me. So I launch torps into the smokes, because there is a New Orleans, Missouri, and the Fletcher, and the North Carolina, and the Curvers are trying to do a Mexican standoff against our ships, and we have three backups, the Republic, FDG, and the Monarch, so I don't think they will push. So they basically would stay in their entrance for B, so I think the torps would possibly hit here, because I know the Baltimore already popped radar, and the Des Moines is really far away from me. I pop a smoke and try to help my team to kill this Baltimore, and here we go. Okay, so the New Orleans on north is dead, and the Baltimore took a huge hit from the Republic. I try to finish him fast because, you know, as much radar you can kill, you'll be freed for the map. And one torp hit, I think, the curve first. And finally, the Baltimore goes down. The curve actually got unspotted. Here I did a mistake because I should have tracked his movement so I can shoot him more for momentum. Another cool thing maybe you guys didn't realize is that the ulcers on the back actually pushed the gearing, and you know, the gearing just ran into my torps thanks to the ulcers, so it was a full health gearing killed by one torp. And their North Carolina is actually it's going down, and the Missouri is trying to go down, go backwards, and the Republic is pushing out. I don't think it's really wise. So I told him, just take this islands as a cover, turn back. We're gonna handle whatever is down here. So looking at the south of the map, our Hindenburg is facing four ships, two Hipper, one Kid, and a Des Moines. So we're down five ships. They're down by four. This is still okay, but however, I don't think the Missouri is gonna be able to last longer. Then I told myself, should I go to B or should I go help my Hindenburg? Then the torps are ready. I see the Alsace there, and because we have four ships, four DDs, four BBs on the A cap, so I don't think they will be able to actually push. What I did is I launched the torp to the same spot where I previously launched, and immediately I go down to help my Hindenburg. I told the Hindenburg guys, just, you know, try to prevent them from shooting at you. Don't lose too much HP. I see the kid is almost full health, and the other Hipper is half health. And from the minimap, the Des Moines is actually going up for some reason. And so here, the only thing as a threat is two Hippers and the kid. And from here, the kid smoke up. Because I'm too far away from those cruisers, they can see me, but they can't really actually hit me. So I try to blind fire into the smoke for the Hipper. And 3 seconds later, I think my Hindenburg is actually got unspotted. So I told my Hindenburg actually just try to come back, and here we go. The Curvers took another two torps. At 10 minutes, I didn't even lose a single HP. So I told my Hindenburg to actually turn back because he killed one Hipper, and there's another Hipper left, and the Des Moines is going to be to help. So I see between me and the Des Moines and the kid, there is an island. So if ever I go back behind that island and just try to escape the range from the Des Moines, he will not be able to actually shoot at me, so we'll be able to easily kill the kid. And now we have only 5 ships left. They have 7. Pretty bad for us, and also they got the cap, they have the points advantage, everything is in enemy team's favor. I told my Hindenburg to come back because the Des Moines is fleeing away, and it's only the Hipper and the kid. So I told my Hindenburg, just come back as close you can, as much as you can. I'm going to rush the smoke because the kid has only 1 torps. He won't be able to actually torp me effectively. Here I slow down because I think, okay, here I see his shooting. Immediately I open fire, and I turn a little bit, then I slow down. For what? Because he's gonna launch his torps. If I going full speed, possibly I would eat one, but he launched a widespread. I use the smoke, I dodge the torps, and the Hipper is 4.4 again away from me. Here I still didn't get spotted in the torps because I know, okay, he doesn't have a hydro, so I can shoot him for free. MTO is like 2.8. I launched the first torps to prevent him from still keep going to the Hindenburg. Then I watch him turn at the full turn and launch the second torp. That's okay. Where I'm spotted, the smoke is actually fading away. But because there's an island between me and Des Moines, looking at the big map, the Des Moines is not able to actually shoot at me, so he can't really help his teammate. So whatever he can only shoot is just the Hindenburg, which is at 26k. So I still didn't get any damage. I didn't took any damage, but with 87k already, we are going to have 4 on 4. So it was previously 7 on 4, now it's 4 on 4. I pop up smoke. I shouldn't have pop up smoke because he's in desperate situation. He's being shot by 3 ships. If I'm going out and just in the open shoot at him, he won't have any time to shoot at me. So he's trying to go away, and I try to launch as much as I can for him, and there's 1 fire. So luckily the Republic retreated, but the enemy Alsace Minotaur actually pushing. The Missouri, I don't know what their Missouri is doing. It's full health. So the Des Moines is going behind the island. I was really upset because I said, come on, you gotta kill the Des Moines, otherwise I can't launch any torps. So, but hopefully the Republic is gonna kill the Des Moines with only 5k left. Yeah, so he's down. Now we're 4 on 3, but we have really huge deficit on the points and the cap points. Right here, I'm trying to do is I see the other Alsace and militaries are actually rushing my Republic. The Republic is really low. So I told my Republic, what you can do is you can't prevent yourself from dying. So what you're gonna do is like slow down and try to bait them into the optimal position of my torps. So one of the battleships, if not 2 of them, is gonna run into my optimal position, and if they will eat torps, it will be easier for us to handle, because you see the Hindenburg has half HP and our Monarch is actually full health almost, and the Missouri is open fired also. So the Alsace is pushing desperately. I have no idea why, because they're up by points. All they need to do is cap A and retreat. However, they didn't do it, and the Minotaur took a huge heat from our team. By here, the Alsace took 3 torps. Oh, that's painful, but however, unluckily, I don't have any flooding going. So I told my team, come on, just kill the Alsace, we're gonna win this game for you. I was really in a desperate mode, and I don't have smoke, I can't prevent them from seeing me, so I had to open up fires. So I shoot at the Alsace. Hopefully the Hindenburg kills him. Now what I need to do is just to wait behind this island, because I don't know where the Missouri is gonna go. I don't know where the Missouri is the gun is pointing at, and the Minotaur is trying to run away, capping A. We have only 2 ships left to kill, and we have 4. But unfortunately, the Republic is going to be dead. Yeah. So 805 and 545. That's really not good for us. I need to kill, otherwise I will lose the game. Right here, I see the Missouri is actually turning, and he's giving broadside to the Monarch. Then I immediately open my speed boost and try to rush him, because I know as long as he turns back, he will have only 1 turret shooting at me, which is only 3 BB shells, it won't have any huge chance to actually demolish me at all. So I run out, he's on fire. At the same time, my torps are actually ready. I'm looking at how his momentum is, how he tries to turn. I think, yeah, I predicted that he's gonna go behind this island and try to run away. So I launch this first step and shoot at him. At the same time, I'm capping, so he has to make a decision. Either he's gonna shoot at the Monarch or he's gonna shoot at me. But if he shoots at me, there's only be one turret facing it, because the other two are actually facing other direction. And the Minotaur is has capped our A cap, so we don't have any cap. I'm contesting B. I open up smoke so he can't see me. I'm just gonna shoot him. I don't know why he didn't pop up radar. Maybe he used it, and he's turning into my torps. He's on 3 fires, I would assume, and he's gonna eat a lot of torps, but it doesn't kill him. Too bad. One flooding, but he repairs. 433, and he's not killed. 900 points against us, 545. So, unfortunately, oh no, 21. My God, I don't know. So, oh yeah, okay. Here we go. The Hindenburg actually did again kill the Missouri, and I'm going to cap B. And by the minimap, I see that the Minotaur is in A and try to blind shoot our BB. Oh, that's weird. So, because I know the Minotaur would actually be spotted at around 8.7 kilometers, and my concealment's way better than him. So what I need to do is actually rush in and spot him, and just keep in distance that to help my Hindenburg to shoot down the Minotaur. That's my best take, because there's only 3 minutes left in the game, and I barely took a hit. I can actually brawl this Minotaur, because I saw previously he got only 10k HP. So I try to see if it's in the smoke, but actually he's not in the smoke. And that's this distance. There's only 2 options. He might be in the smoke and he's outside. And here we go. The smoke fakes. He's not in the smoke. And immediately I spotted him. He's at 10k, 949. I need to kill him right away. Otherwise I'll be dead. Otherwise the game will be lost. So I opened up my fire. He saw me. He started opening up, but I angled, because with this angle he actually can effectively do damage to me. So what I did is shooting with HE. Then I saw he was broadside, I tried to shoot AP. It didn't work out well. Then what I did is I switched back to HE. So we won the game by killing all the ships, and we had 174k damage and 2 caps. Unfortunately, I don't have any end screenshot of this, because it was happened 2 patches ago. But however, I think I've demonstrated everything I should have for everybody to learn how to play a top tier DD in a random match, especially when in a platoon with your teammates. You gotta be responsible for them, not to die at the first 3 minutes of the game. So thanks for watching, and have a nice day.